Hello, and welcome to Broadcast News. I'm Mark Rossman. On this week's edition, you will hear about a judge's ruling regarding the Freehold Borough School District, a school referendum in North Brunswick, and the Red Bank Charter School. Investigators have arrested a 22-year-old man and charged him with making bomb threats on December 14th and December 18th at the Freehold AMC Multiplex in Freehold Township. Officials said an employee, Jesse Carroll of Middletown, was arrested on December 18th and charged with 2 counts of public false alarm. If convicted of the crime, he faces a sentence of 5 to 10 years in state prison for each count. Moviegoers were evacuated from the theaters each time a series of threatening notes was discovered in the men's room at the multiplex, according to the Monmouth County Prosecutor's Office. The incidents occurred on the evening of December 14th and the afternoon of December 18th. Authorities said at least one note contained a specific threat regarding bombs inside the building. Multiple law enforcement agencies responded to each incident. A search of the theaters did not uncover actual threats to the safety of any individual on either date. With more news, here is Jennifer Ortiz.
The theft of packages delivered to doorsteps is becoming a bigger problem as more and more people shop online for their Christmas gifts. Woodbridge Police Captain Roy Hopbuck said Woodbridge Police recently made an arrest involving package theft and charged a woman with 3 counts of theft by unlawful taking after 3 packages were taken from an apartment complex on December 7th in the 4th section of Woodbridge. In some towns, residents are asked to report thefts online. In the event the person who stole the item is caught, the merchandise could be returned, Howe Police Chief Andrew Kudrick said. Howe Police Detective Sergeant Christian Antonis said the Bramtown area of Howell south of Lakewood-Allenwood Road appears to have been a target for this type of illegal activity. Extra patrols were added in the area to stop and identify suspicious vehicles and persons and to increase police visibility. Antonis said police are working diligently to investigate the crimes that have occurred and to prevent future crimes.
Here is Christine Barsha. Now,
with the Red Bank Charter School seeking to double its enrollment, the Red Bank School District has petitioned the state to decline the expansion. On December 17th, parents organized a presentation about the effect the charter school might have on the school district, in particular, reducing funding and the number of pupils in the district. Red Bank Charter School, which currently has an enrollment of about 200 students, made a request on December 1st to the New Jersey Department of Education to allow it to expand to 400. If approved, the charter, which consists of grades level K through 8, would increase from 1 to 2 classes at each grade level. The plan for expansion would be completed for the school year 2018-19. At the Board of Education meeting, members passed a resolution stating their opposition to the charter school expansion. The resolution passed unanimously. According to the charter school principal, increased enrollment at the charter school would be a boon for Red Bank. She said that growth is a shared public priority and choice in education is a family preference in Red Bank.
An administrative law judge is recommending that the State Education Commissioner direct Freehold Borough to issue bonds to pay for the construction of new school facilities. Judge Susan Scarola's recommendation is non-binding on Education Commissioner David Hespy. A decision from Hespy is expected by February 1st. Administrators in the Freehold Borough School District have said additional space is needed to accommodate enrollment that exceeds the capacity of the district's 3 public schools. On 2 dates in 2014, voters rejected a referendum that proposed a construction package costing $32.9 million. The school board is asking the Education Commissioner to override the voters' rejection of the referendums. Scarola toured the schools to see the crowded conditions firsthand. She has recommended that Hespy direct Freehold Borough to issue bonds totaling $32.9 million to fund improvements, renovations, and repairs necessary to provide a thorough and efficient education to the district's students. The project could add $280 annually to the property tax bill for the owner of a home assessed at the borough average. Voters in North Brunswick said no to the proposed construction of 2 new schools in a December 8th referendum. The $87 million referendum failed in a vote of 1,582 opposed to 1,180 in favor. The plan would have added about $288 per year to the property tax bill of a homeowner in the community. North Brunswick schools have seen enrollment increase from about 4,500 pupils in 1995 to about 6,300 pupils today. Figures provided by the State Department of Education indicate that enrollment may grow by between 120 and 150 students each year over the next 5 years. School administrators had targeted land on Route 130 as the site for a 5th and 6th grade school and an early childhood education center. District officials acknowledged that in a tough economy, the financial impact on homeowners likely played a role in the referendum's defeat. Board of Education members are expected to discuss the options that may be available to accommodate the additional pupils who are expected in North Brunswick's schools. And now, here is Tim Morris with sports.
It may not seem like winter outside, but inside, the high school winter sports seasons are heating up. At Freehold Township, a boys' basketball game between the Patriots and the visiting Marlboro Mustangs served as a measuring stick for the two teams with postseason designs. In the A-North contest played in Freehold Township, the Patriots in white and Marlboro in dark blue looked to get out and run at every opportunity. Whether it was off a defensive rebound that produced a transition basket, or good defense that led to a steal and an easy layup on the other end. This block by Marlboro's Michael Jastrzebski would lead to 2 points for Marlboro. Second chance opportunities are always important in a close game, and Freehold Township used them to keep them in it when Marlboro led into the fourth quarter. Freehold Township made the plays that winning programs make, rallying for a 50-46 victory in overtime, helped by their point guard, number 1 Nick Facendo, who made plays for his teammates. Tim Morris, Greater Media Newspapers.
In sports, every battle comes with a start time. But our battles don't begin with a coin flip, and they don't end when the whistle blows. Our opponents, wind, rain, time, and chance, are always present. We wage a battle against darkness, against powerlessness. We're fighting right now, a team of more than 9,000. And if you don't notice us, that means we're winning.
Now, here is Jennifer Amato.
6 students from North Brunswick Township High School are trying to make Diwali an official school holiday. The group presented a petition with 100 signatures in support of the South Asian Festival of Lights to the Township School Board because students who wish to celebrate the holiday are forced to miss school and fall behind on their classwork and homework. Superintendent of Schools Brian Sikowski said the Student Services Committee will take the holiday into consideration as it looks into a balanced school year schedule. For more information, see this week's North and South Brunswick Sentinel.
Thank you for joining us. Please visit gmnews.com next week for a new edition of Broadcast News.